Peace. What's good, guys? How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Let's discuss and talk about NXT for May the 17th, 2022. This was a pretty decent show, if I do say so myself. I apologize. I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm battling like a head cold. It's not the 19, so I am doing pretty good, but I am a little bit stopped up, coughing a little bit, body aches. It's probably the pollen in the air, I don't know, but I've been drinking like a bunch of, Gatorade, taking some cough drops here and there, a little bit of Robitussin as well. So, I should be feeling fine in the next few days. So I just want to let you guys know, just in case, someone asks, why you sound like that, I'm a little bit congested. But let's go ahead and get into the review. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below. Let's go ahead and get started. So, we kick the show off with a tag team match involving Cameron Grimes and Santos Escobar taking on Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, they came out first. They cut a promo, really good solid promo. I'm really high on both Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. Send them to the fucking main roster. It's time. With Roman stepping down in the next little bit, with him, not being at house shows as much, it's time to go ahead and start bringing up the likes of Carmelo Hayes, Joe Gacy. We'll talk about him later on. He's tailor-made for the main roster. Same with Grayson Waller. We'll talk about that later on as well as Bron Breakker, and we'll get into that as well. But bring those guys up to the main roster. It's time. But this is a really good little match here. All four guys worked well together. In the end, Grimes took out Williams with a cave-in, and then Solo hit the frog splash, hit the splash for the 1, 2, 3. So that was pretty cool. He actually pinned Carmelo Hayes, that being Santos Escobar. So he beat Carmelo Hayes. I like it. Solo is super over with the crowd for whatever reason. I don't know why. We all get the whole bloodline shit. We get it. But damn, like, Solo needs more of a character. But I'm fine with it. But I do see him being the North America champion come in your house in 2 weeks from Saturday. Moving on. Oh, before that, Solo stared down Grimes, and that was that. Moving on. Last Legend, she defeated Tatum Paxley. It was a pretty okay little match. It is what it is. This went on a little bit too long, but it should have been a squash match in my opinion. So Lash wins via the big boot. Lash is fucking awful. She needs work. She's not ready for TV time yet. She needs a lot of work. But she advances in the women's breakout tournament. Next, my boy Joe fucking Gacy. He hit the ring, and he cut a really good promo like he always does. He was on the little podium that he threw Bron off. Cut a really good promo and saying that, he knows that Bron fears him. He wants Bron to join him. He wants Bron to hold his composure, saying, he's got anger issues and that makes him predictable. And so he says, will Braun accept the match for In Your House? And Braun obliges quickly. Cut a really good back and forth promo. And that was that. And Braun basically says, look, I'm going to get my hands on you. I'm going to whoop your ass. Moving on. We had the Viking Raiders. They defeated the Creed brothers. And I don't like this. I really don't like it. But it actually tells a story. And I do think that Roddy and Damon Kemp, Damon Kemp, they're going to turn on the Creeds. I can already see it, It makes sense. They were pissed after the match, being the Creed brothers. Like, they just, walked off. Then Pretty Deadly, they come into the picture. They're talking to Roddy backstage, said, all right, and then Roddy basically throws down the challenge. It's going to be him and Damon Kemp taking on the duo of Pretty Deadly, which I'm fine with. So, but Roddy, he got involved in the match, and it's like, what the hell? So he tried to help out like he did last week, but this time the Creeds, they ignored it, which is great. So I do see a match in the mix between the Creeds and Damon Kemp and Roddy. So pretty good shit there. Moving on. My boy, Grayson fucking Waller versus Andre Chase. Chase U. I'm a big fan of Chase U. I do like his character. I like Andre Chase's character. I do. In Evolve, he didn't stand out as much. It was just a work rate guy, and I don't really like that. But whenever you're able to make stuff entertaining and have good-ass character work, I'm all for it. In the end, Chase wins. My bad. Waller wins via the Rolling Stunner for the 1-2-3, rightfully so. Then we have Roxanne Perez taking on Kiana James. This is the final opening round. This was an okay match. They played on the fact that Roxanne is small. Roxanne is super over. She wins via the Sunset Flip, the Canadian destroyer that everyone uses, Code Red. Even Vega even uses that. Zelina Vega on Raw, she uses that. Later on in the show, her and Cora Jade, they meet up, they exchange, they hug each other. They're uber excited, and then Elektra Lopez, that sexy ass girl, oh my god, that woman is too fine. Damn. Her and Nikita Lyons, oof, god damn. So I guess it could be a handicap match next week, probably involving Elektra Lopez taking on Roxanne and Cora Jade. I'm fine with that. Wes Lee, he took on Nathan Frazier. He was supposed to take on Zion Quinn again, but he wasn't able to compete for whatever reason. I've got a feeling that he's going to be on the main roster. I really do. I think they're going to end up putting Quinn on the main roster. I think he would do well. A lot of times people don't realize that you don't need championships and all that stuff in NXT. It's just a developmental. So if you don't even win a single championship, but you've been putting in a couple feuds and storylines, and you're able to excel relatively fast, then I think you should be caught up on the main roster. I think that Zion would be pretty good on the main roster. He would. Plus, he's Samoan. Vince loves Samoa. He's like, damn it, pal. Put him on the fucking main roster right now, pal. Damn it. Put him on the main roster. So Wes Lee and Frazier, their match was pretty good, but it got cut short by Von Wagner. He big boots Frazier, and then he does a military press slam over the announce table to Wes Lee. And I was like, holy shit. So, yeah. I don't know what they're going to do there. Later on in the night, Wes Lee, he's being confronted by Sanga. And Sanga's like, look, I'm trying to help you out. And Wes is like, he's not trying to hear it. So Frazier, he bounces out. He doesn't want any part of it. And Wes is going to be taking on, I guess, Sanga next week. So I'm fine with that. There's also some stuff involving Indy Hartwell and Mandy Rose. Toxic, they were not in action this week. They had a little decent vignette earlier on in the show. But they are going to take on Indy Hartwell. So it's going to be her versus Mandy Rose next week. That should be pretty cool. And then we have the main event. That being Santos Escobar and Tony DeAngelo. The battle of the mob bosses. The battle of the motherfucking bosses. And my boy, Santos Escobar. We saw you. He wins via the brass knuckles. William Regal would be proud. So he wins via, brass knuckles. Towards the end, both groups get involved, and they all brawl. And then in the mix, Escobar is given the knuckles, the brass knucks, by Legato, and he whacks the shit out of Tony DeAngelo. Hits pins of 1, 2, 3, gets to celebrate real quick, and then our boy Joe Gacy, he's back again. He got a really good little promo saying that he's going to win the NXT championship and Bron will fall in line. And he laughs maniacally with his cult members, who I do think are going to be the Grizzled Young Vets. They're going to get repackaged, and I think they're fine in this role. This is great. I do like this. They probably will end up being revealed either next week or as we get closer to NXT in your house. So I'm fine with that. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
To the end.